The Weed of the Week, sponsored by Ag PhD Field Day 2011. Attend the free Ag PhD Field Day July 22nd on the Hefty farm near Baltic, South Dakota. You'll see dozens of plots, a live tiling demonstration, a ride and drive session with new technology, a host of celebrities, and Brian and Darren showing you what's working and what's not on the farm. This will be our biggest event ever, so don't miss it.
Our weed of the week is crabgrass. It's usually not a big problem out in fields, but it's a major problem in lawns. How are we going to stop it?
Well, if you want to have a great lawn, you've got to have awesome crabgrass control or your lawn's going to start looking shabby.
Especially in the middle of the summer when things get warm, because this crabgrass, it's more of a warm season grass.
But you know, you can't kill it then. You've got to kill it now. You've got to kill it in the spring. Once you let that stuff go, it's really difficult to bring it down out of a lawn in the middle of the summer. You've got to get it early in the season, just as it's germinating. Normally what we look for is the blooming of the lilac bushes in our area. Once those lilacs have started to bloom, that's when this crabgrass, it takes about the same amount of heat units to get the crabgrass started. So we get out there at lilac bloom time, we'll spray something like Drive, for example, on our lawn. Drive does a nice job. It also controls some of the broadleaf weeds like clovers, for example. Drive does a great job. It takes about 1 pound per acre. So if you've got a large acreage, it might take several pounds, but for most guys, it just takes a small amount for a 5,000 or 10,000 square foot
But
lawn.
the good thing is it has activity both foliar and with residual, so you can get some control a little bit later in the season too. You just want to get spraying early, like Darren said. It does a good job, and you know, if you're looking for crabgrass, let's say out in fields instead of the lawn, what you're looking for is a membranous ligule and a hairy grass. We don't have a big problem with it in most crops because the crop is giving you good crop canopy at that point. That's why we do see some problem in lawns sometimes. If you cut your lawn real short, you don't have much crop canopy left and you have a lot of crabgrass control. Let's talk real quickly, corn, soybeans, wheat, what would you kill it with?
I was going to say, the other thing with crabgrass is once it puts that seed head on, it's going to have like 5 fingers. So it won't be just one straight seed head like a foxtail plant. It's going to have finger-like seed heads. Okay,
so soybeans, I would use Treflan, Sonnet, or Prowl down, follow with something like Select Max Post-Emerge. In corn, use a good grass killer, high rate of harness, surpass, Eradicate would probably be even a little bit better. Post-Emerge, you have to go with Roundup, Accent, even Ignite is not too bad. In wheat, there's not a lot that's going to get it, but wheat chokes it out so well. If you started with Prepare, followed with maybe Axial, Discover, Puma, you'll do okay, and then expect the crop to choke it out.
And in alfalfa, just use a high rate of Select Max or one of the grass killers in alfalfa, and they'll do a nice job.
That's it for our Weed of the Week, but stay tuned. Iron Talk is coming up next.